Hello everyone, it's KarlosTheJackal from Geeking Up a Notch at Geeking.UK, and this is my Sonic Lost World full play, let's play, basically a complete Sonic Lost World, and I fully recorded it for you guys. This is me playing it through for the first time. So anything you see here will be like my first attempt at everything. Well, not, I will be honest, anytime I got game over, I cut it out and tidied it up. Just because I don't think you want to see me do the same level 4+ times.
If you insist. Whoa, that's harsh.
I'm not sure if I like. First of all, before you listen to this, which is hopefully you've read my review on the Geeking Up a Notch website for this game, and know how I think it's I really enjoyed this game, so yeah. But you'll see me experience things for the first time. I'll be honest with you guys and tell you where I've cut things and stuff. I'm not here to lie to you.
That must be the lost hex.
Lost hex.
Less looking, more landing.
All right, I can land.
But
It's gonna be
yeah. This is a separate thing from my Sonic Weekly series. This is just a Sonic Lost World Let's Play. So, yeah, let's start this bad boy off straight into Windy Hill. First thing that throws you is I'm sat there with the Wii U game and I'm like, what the hell? And just trying to get used to all the controls and all the changes. I was just like, wow. It's a lot different from many other Sonic games. It's such like throw you in at the deep end type thing, trying out all the parkour moves and not really understanding how they work. But yeah, I slowly start to get it. I then see at the top there's a little question mark thing saying press this button to see what it says on the gamepad. I didn't realise that after I finished recording that actually doesn't show you what's on my gamepad. I know it sounds a stupid thing, but I didn't realise that. I didn't look at the screen when I looked at the gamepad, and I never realised that you couldn't see what I was seeing. So I was just like, oh. So after I watched this back edited through, I watched it through and went, oh right, that's different. Okay. So there is a few pauses where I apologise. You won't see what I'm seeing. The Wisps made their way back in from Solid Colours, and I will be honest, I was never the biggest fan of Wisp, but they played a part of the story in Solid Colours, so I was just like, oh, okay, that's fair enough. Whereas in this game, they don't. They're just back for the sake of being back. And I was a bit like, oh. And that is my first death of the game. Straight at the first level. Oh yes. But now I know that these are falling platforms, and I don't think I'd die again on this part. No. See? I think the bell gets me because I try to go back for it, I think. I was like, ooh, what happens if I hit the bell? No. Oh, I missed the bell. It's turned around. Straight off the edge. I was like, oh. Death number 2. So this time I tried to do a bit more carefully and run straight off the edge again. Number 3. I think this time I just went sod the bell. Don't know what it does, but I don't want it. I like how the speed attack sort of made its way sort of back in. Now I was like, oh, don't die. Yeah, because it's not been very prominent in the other in past games, but I like his back now. I say back. Oh, sorry. Never really read anywhere, but you know. I'm still not sure how I managed to do that either. You know. I thought I'll come back and I'll try and use this Sonic Wisp. Laser Wisp, sorry. I discovered very early it says use your finger to aim. I discovered I could just use the D-pad with a thumbstick. Makes it a lot easier. So I just changed mine to do that for now. That's a little thing telling me that if I land from a certain distance from the egg things, I get more points. Which I just did there. I got quite a nice points there. I think that's the only time I ever got 1,000 points for doing it on the first level, but oh well. So, I apologise as well because I tried to get this out a week after the game came out. But unfortunately, Amy's voice in this game grates me.
Just the one container he tossed off his eggmobile. Wait a minute, just the
and
one?
Knuckles.
Weak. I would have gotten them all back by
Well,
now.
Knuckles' attitude annoys me. But Amy's voice just grates me. So, ooh. Then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic's voice, but it's better than it has been over the past few years. So, that's a good point. So yeah, first I'm introduced to like the world map. And there's Act 2 ready for me to go. Tell me I unlocked levels in the 2-player race. I'm like, oh, okay. I had a little bit of explore around trying to work out what things and how the system works. And it's like hexagons, which I thought was quite nice. I apologise, I just got a message off my partner, so I'm just going to reply to that. And just tell her recording Sonic at the moment. There we go. So yeah. He's like, how I was just like, oh right, I didn't realise that things and settings, and so back to the first one. As a lot of the Miiverse stuff is turned off, mainly because I stole Akron's Wii U to do this. I'll try and be quite a few cutscenes for you that I've talked over all the inputs, so
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant
Boom.
army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
I never realised
Quite the mighty
how much sarcasm was in that
Yes,
until I'm watching it back now.
I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic.
So,
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet. Bring it
I never
on
understood what
and
the shadow things were in the background, but then I realised they're the other
Win or
enemies.
lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
But yeah, it's an interesting game, and I'm really enjoying how the control system works in it. It's a little bit, it's slower than a lot of old Sonic games, but I quite like that. Once again, didn't realise when pressing that brings up the thing. I also like that there's a lot of old enemies. It's a bit more of the Sonic Generations nostalgia trip on it. So I think that's why it's all brought back. At that point I was wondering, oh, how am I collecting enemies? Am I meant to be collecting them, or do they collect automatically? And I realised they collected automatically. Once again I hit the thing there. I think it's my first red coin in the game, I think. I can't remember if I got any on the first level. Me trying to do a spear attack and fail miserably. No, oh. yeah, I'm saying that the Wisps are back and brought new ones, which just feel like, oh, how can we use the gamepad more to an exclusive Wii U titles, etc. I was talking about something, but I can't remember. Yes, why I haven't got any of the Wii U universe stuff turned on. Oh, praise all over the place tonight. Basically, I'm borrowing Dan's Wii U, Akalon's Wii U, to do this. And so I've got an account on there anyway for Monster Hunt to save data transfer between 3DS and stuff when we want to play Monster Hunter. So I was like, oh, I'll use that account. But it doesn't have online, so I went to try and register it to go online. Then there was saying, oh, there's an update available for the game already. I'm like, oh, okay. And I couldn't work out how to do the update, and it was taking forever to do because my internet connection at home, which is something that not many people know, is my internet connection at home is appalling. In fact, I struggle to stream YouTube videos. But, you know, I'm not going to name internet companies, you know, because that would just be unprofessional to me to say BT Internet sucks a load of balls. But never mind, eh? I have to live with what I've got, unfortunately. This is the first boss fight of the game, and once again I press the button on the top. Beat down! Little known fact which I didn't realise till I finished the game. You have one fight for a bot. The whole game. So knocked me out the first time. Oh, never mind. I know what I'm doing now, I think. It took me a little while, and then still it took me to pretty much right at the end of the game to realise that for a lot of enemies you have to. Someone's got a new move where he kicks them first, and then you can do a home attack straight after it. So I didn't realise until like a lot of enemies require you to kick them first, then you can attack them, or to attack, or to home attack and then kick. You have to find that in the right order. And I just kept trying to do home attack, and I was just like, I can't understand this. I'm a stinking hedgehog. So the first boss is pretty much just dodge him while the homing attack. He then says you're lucky and bugs off. And imagine it becomes day for the night. It always felt weird. But I think I just broke the 100 mark. Yep. It's take me to zone 2 to break the 100 mark of flickies, which I'm quite happy with. Then opens up the third act, which I found out from this game that the third act, one of the two middle acts, it's usually the third act or the second act, which is one of the two middle acts. Oh, I'm going mad tonight, sorry guys. You usually find one of them is an alternative sort of, like the first act and the last act have got the same sort of feel to it almost. But then like one of the middle acts have the same feel. There'd be like an alternative act. Like if you watch episode 2, because I haven't explained how I'm doing this yet, I suppose. I'll be splitting up Sonic Lost World Let's Play into each of the zones. So this zone is the Windy Forest zone. Windy Forest? Windy Forest? Windy Forest? Yeah. Fit into basically each zone, basically, or world, however you want to call it. So like this is Windy Forest, and the next one will be Desert Ruins, and etc, etc. So that it's a bit easier, more bite chunkable, so you can sit there and go, oh, I'll watch this one this time, then you just make it easy for you guys. What I found out, like, there's a plan if you watch my next episode. I haven't also explained that either. I will be uploading them 3 a week. So you get the first 3 this week, you get the next 3 next week, and then you get the final set of 2 videos or 3 videos. There's 7 zones, and then got a bonus one. So yeah, so it'll be 3 weeks worth of content on Sunday for you guys. Each video will be about half hour long, so they are big. but they are full plays. It's half the reason why I've also cut out a lot of the crap basically. That's the first time I learned about bouncing. I was just like, I can bounce. So, and then I did that one and I thought, I kicked. I was just like, I'm kicking it. It took me forever to work that out again, but never mind. It was kicking myself forward, then never mind. Should we guys? Actually, I was just in that. This is the first time I thought, what was that? It's it. It's the chunk, and I'm just like, oh, what? So that was slightly annoying because I didn't know anything about integration. And by using these little things, you skip the section, which is quite a nice idea for people who, like kids or something, who've never played this game, never played something, for example, I want to skip through, but for myself, I was just like, oh, I felt like I missed out part of the level. I did go back after recording and finish the game and do it properly, so I didn't worry about not doing it. As I said, this game I've just basically gone through and just wanted to give you guys my first go through what I didn't want you guys to sort of me to, and this is a perfect playthrough of it. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm not the greatest Sonic player. I play Sonic because I enjoy Sonic. You know, there's no point doing anything to enjoy it, so that's my opinion of things anyway. I still in love with like this isometric 3D type thing. It's really, really clever. Zone 3 done a Windy Hill, and then just on to Zone 4. Zone 4 is always the boss zone. So there's usually an FMV before it. But what I'm basically going to do, you'll see Zone 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, end video. So I can't believe it's almost at the end of this video already. You see, I have a little bit explore. I think I do the circus. After this one time doing the circus, I don't show me doing any more circuses just because, well, it is cool. It's literally just mini game basically, and once you've seen one hedgehog bounce on a trampoline collecting rings and stuff once, pardon me, sorry, I don't think you can see it again and again and again. But the circus ones, I was rather hesitant at first because it's a little unknown fact about myself, because I actually have a phobia of clowns. So anything with circus in the name, I go, let's try and avoid it. So that's why there was that little bit of a hesitation at first. But you see, there's no clowns in this, luckily, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's alright then. But yeah, it's just it's a cool little mini game, which I'm not really good at. But it's easy every time, really. You do it once, they pop, and then you can unlock more. So Chow is amazingly back in this game, where he has requests for you. So at least they can actually give Chow a purpose. But I don't know, sometimes he gives you these things, just like lock onto 3 enemies. But I've already locked onto like 4 enemies in a row. I'm sure I have. So oh well.
Hey, I've been looking for you, Baldy
I never
McNose
get-
Hair. Who are your friends?
Baldy McNose Hair.
Friends? These are nobody's friends. They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies.
Baldy McNose Hair.
Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things.
I always wondered, Eggman started out as a nickname that Sonic gave him.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I will be honest, Zaz is probably
I'm gonna mess you up!
one of
I'd love to
the
stay and watch him
enemies I don't like. He's just
like
like,
business to attend to.
so yeah, okay. It's just something annoying about him. I like the main bad guy, and a couple of others I quite like as well.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to
Hee hee, groin joke sticking into Sonic. there's lots of little references like that, like in the games, like slightly old, mature jokes which kids won't get, which I quite like. So, and here we go, Zone 4. Sonic once again shooting along. This is more based like the course that we're in, so it's almost like a Green Hill aspect type thing. But really have a soft spot for the sheep slightly, of course. But I like how they sort of like introduces new enemies. Most really easy. Yeah, Zaz is definitely one of them. Something about his voice is just I was trying to attack, just completely failed it, but managed to pick something back up. See, you wouldn't even know I messed up. The game has a lot of like that. Then it's loading screen, but it's not, and it's sort of like a, I don't know how to describe it. Almost, if they'd showed Sonic fly up and then land, it would make sense because there's that screen between. Well, yes, it doesn't. It doesn't load or anything really. Just concepts. It's quite nice almost. Secret. I was like, ooh, what's in that secret? Let's find out. Oh, no, secret. Oh, look out there. After collecting those rings, I was just experiencing everything, and I sort of realised that I was doing. And then me trying to wall run for the first time. Failed the wall jump thing. But I think I've got this section. Oh, as I promised you, I almost broke my very first promise. I told you that. I'll tell you when I cut. This was a cut. I kept getting game over on. It was on the 3D part. I'm sure it was. Yeah, it was. I'm sure it was on the 3D part. I got game over. So there was a cut between the levels, but you couldn't see it because of my editing skills. So that's, I was going to say sick, but then so I can do that. Right, I do die one more time because I remember having to recollect that red one again. Why? We're fine. I like how they brought them back and caterpillars and they're huge. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I did die there. I had to go back. Also, I like in this game how when you die, if you hit it, see, I'm busy, but I get up the way around. See, I'm nowhere. I like how in this game, if I hit a checkpoint now after that red thing, it remembers it unless you just get game done. So if you start again, you don't have to trek back to get the ones that you no longer have. It's got all the ones that you've already collected. So like if I died now, I've still got that one I got back then. So I quite like that. Another one of these things which took me a little while to work out how they work. And then I found this thing, I was like, what in God's name is this? Just like, what is that? Red coin there? And I died. Oh, I want that red coin. But I didn't realise red coins were in there. could be in those sections. He's been trying to ball jump again, but failing miserably.
Better sharpen those spines, tough guy. 'Cause next up on the menu is me.
But I will. You do get used to it. You know, it does take a bit of time. This game sort of getting into it. Like I said, I still don't feel that I was that properly into it until, or understanding how it all works, until after I finished the game, because then I kind of knew how it sort of worked. It was weird. This one, I just been attacked through him, so where is he? Oh, he's behind me. Oh, right. And now I've got to try and run away from him. Which confused me. I was like, oh, I wanted that one.
You're going home in a box.
I'm going home in a box, not that. First boss, fairly easy, obviously. Still, you know, I think he can't remember a die or not. I can't remember that. Did you do it first time? I didn't yet do it first time. Hands down to me. Well, boys and girls, after the following FMV, it's the end of this one. Stay around for the second world, second zone, whatever it's wanted to be called. And see you soon, guys. Peace out.
Or what, Tails?
I built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
Oh, just point out, I do love the speech Tails gives.
Using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane, that's about as difficult as taking a nap.
You big-headed
I didn't need
bastard.
your whole
I
life
love you,
story.
Tails.
A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right, good to go.
Cool.
Peace out, guys.